This was day 2 of my kidnapping, facing this brutal captor. I didn't fight back. Instead, I gently touched his face with my hand, acting completely submissive on purpose. Sure enough, this move actually made this emotionally damaged guy untie me, and he even brought me food. Little did he know, this was all part of my plan. Touching his face was to remember what he looked like. Sweet-talking him was to gain his trust. Just as I expected, after all my sweet words, I finally got a chance to use the bathroom alone. But this guy wasn't stupid to prevent me from pulling any tricks. He kept standing right there, refusing to leave, so I had to beg him desperately, telling him I was too embarrassed with someone watching. After my pleading, the captor left the bathroom. When I heard the door close, I quickly ripped off the blindfold, then immediately locked the bathroom door. But after looking around everywhere, I couldn't find any way to escape. This threw me into deep despair instantly. Looking at myself in the mirror, completely destroyed, I made up my mind. No matter what, I would escape this nightmare. Then I started leaving fingerprints on the bathroom mirror, behind the toilet, and everywhere I could reach. Leaving my fingerprints everywhere, so police could later bring this criminal to justice. But as I stayed in there too long, the captor outside got impatient. When he saw I had locked the door, the captor instantly became furious. He grabbed tools ready to break the lock, but when he came back, he burst through the door. The captor demanded to know what I was up to, then pulled out a gun ready to finish me off. I had to explain I was just using the bathroom, then quickly admitted I was wrong for locking the door. Right away I poured him a glass of water. After the captor drank the water, he finally calmed down. When the captor fell asleep that night, I quietly stood up, planning to secretly call the police. But the next second he caught me red-handed. This time, the captor was determined to finish me off, to save my life. I quickly explained I was only calling to let my dad know I was safe, because Dad was my only family. I hadn't been home for days. Dad must be worried sick about me. Surprisingly, after this explanation, the captor actually believed me. Just like that, I escaped death again. Later, when the captor wasn't looking, I secretly dropped my hair clip under the bed, just to leave more evidence for police. But then a news report came on. My worst fear had come true. Turns out, after days of me not coming home, my family had called the police. Seeing police searching the entire city for the captor instantly realized I was trouble. So to prevent police from finding evidence, he immediately tied my hands tight, planning to take me somewhere isolated to get rid of me completely. Sensing something was wrong, I begged for mercy, but it was completely useless. In the end, I was still thrown into his car,